Welcome to the Dungeon House, where a bunch of regular people with regular jobs gather to play Dungeons and Dragons. We aren't professionals, so if you hear food ASMR or a baby in the back, just understand it's normal. This show is recommended for those 13 and up. The music you'll hear is brought to you by William Heaton and various other artists. We're glad that you're here to share in the fun and laughter, as well as the challenges along the way. So come on into our home, take a seat on the couch, and enjoy the Dungeon House.
All right, we are live.
We're here.
We're here.
This is crazy. We are all over Discord today, besides Bren, who's not here yet. But hopefully soon.
You think he'll come? I hope he comes.
I know.
I would be sad if he didn't.
I'll send him a text and see if he's coming.
He may have thought that McKay's family situation would have postponed it a week or two.
Yeah, I'll see. Yeah, I'll just give him a call. See
if he's gonna come
or not.
Yeah. No harm, no foul.
Lots of harm, very many fouls.
No.
He said, "Don't bug me."
Yeah, it rang once and then it said, "Sorry, this person has not set up their voicemail mailbox yet."
Wow, what a jerk!
I know, right?
Jeez, Brandon. After we shared all of that Christmas spirit last week,
he just leaves us like a dead fish.
Yep, just up and just is like, nope.
Fish. He said he's not coming.
He said, "Sorry, I'll just be a little late. Start without me." Said, "I'll let him know. No worries.
But there are actually many words.
Just checking to see if we should wait or not."
I'm on the Dungeon House. I'll get closer. Give me a second.
Did you turn off the meat?
No, it's on low.
Okay.
Because it's going to be cold because of the spaghetti sauce. Last time on the Dungeon House, we did stuff.
You blanking?
No, I'm
That's not
visually
fair.
seeing it, but I'm trying to remember that actual beginning. The dragon came. They said, we're going to postpone the tournament. And all us cool guys are going to go to this one location. Well, Opal and Alaya were at that location. And wandering and sneaking, breaking down magical barriers, and then dude that Opal keeps forgetting his name, but apparently there was some romantic tension.
On his part, apparently not hers. Dazan.
Dazan came to help too. Dazan Shazam. Now I'll remember. And the other guys did stuff too, but I was not there, so yeah. At the end of it, we almost died, but I'm not going to get to that part. Okay. Pass the baton.
All right, who's got the baton?
I could take the baton.
Take it.
So we all kind of in our effort to get out, ended up at the central teleportation building, where we found out that it was a lot like the lighthouse. in many ways, including there being some sort of power source up at the top that had been darkened by the feeding of it with the
I don't have a video to
With-
show.
You're interrupting.
what?
It's nothing.
By feeding it kind of the dark stones, the obelisks. It was attacked by Opal and Elia and Zan, and it cracked quite a bit, but they were unable to completely break it before we had to all get down to the teleportation area and leave. And I believe that we all met, and Pinky was able to figure out how the teleporting works and teleport us, hopefully, to a safe location. We don't know where we ended up yet.
Safer than where you were.
Yes, there we go.
It is most definitely safer. Maybe. We'll find out.
Yeah. Yep.
Can you guys hear Faith all the way over in the kitchen? I don't know if she's
A little bit.
a little bit. She's probably pretty quiet. Should be able. All right. Yeah, so that's basically what happened. We're ended as you guys teleported away. The last thing you felt was the sudden misting of your entire beings and being transported through reality to a different location. Oh, I just realized Tori can't see me if I wave because I don't have my camera. Yep. I know that. I'm on my normal PC setup and I don't have a camera for it yet, so you will not be able to see my.
Also the one interrupting.
Anyways, you guys find yourselves appearing
I do.
Yes. Yes.
It's all right. Holy cow!
You were so big. I bet she's in pain.
As she walks.
And,
Take that baby out.
we'll have to ask on break if what the game plan is, but going forward, getting back into D&D, you guys find yourselves teleported into an utterly dark space.
We got banished.
For those who have dark vision, you can see. What you see around yourself seems to be the ruins of some sort of wooden structure that you are set in. You can see windows, but those windows look to be covered and blocked. And looking around, there seems to have been, a fairly sizable place here in this room. There's a fireplace next to, as you look down, what looks to be an inlaid teleporter circle underneath you.
So Pinky does not have dark vision. She's gonna ask, "Can anyone turn on a light?"
Elia will cast Dancing Lights.
I'll also cast light on Pinky's hat.
Like a spotlight.
Choice.
Yeah. Like a spotlight.
It's like on your buckle of your hat, so like it's like a headlamp.
Yes.
So, with a little bit more light on this subject, you guys can see that you've been teleported into some sort of cabin. It's probably a little bit bigger than like just a shack. It looks like there is like a space outside of the room that you're in. And the structure itself seems pretty sad. The wooden floor looks to be bowed with maybe moisture damage. It's still freezing cold. And those of you who look, it looks like snow has packed in and came down the this chimney into the fireplace. And there's some snow that has been scattered on the floor around. It looks like I'd love for everyone just to give me a perception check. Kind of the first things that you guys notice.
You love me?
I love you.
Okay, I love you too.
I got a 6.
I'm blinking really long.
Blink, blink.
Yeah, but like really long.
Blink,
It's
blink,
because
blink,
you were
blink,
like
blink.
dark vision mode, but then the light blinded you.
Yeah.
What did you get, Pinky? You got 6?
Yeah.
Nah. Alaya? David, are you there?
This is why
I can't hear David if he's on.
this is why we can't turn our cameras off.
You got the David background, Joy.
I know. I'm in boxes and it's very messy, so you don't get to see it.
That's okay.
Well, we don't see anything.
Well, yeah, I guess I can't hear David, and both of McKay's characters are dead. Or gone.
Poor
not-
Mickey.
They're not dead.
Not here. I mean, maybe. We don't know if Red survived.
That's true.
Well, Baron's with us, right? He's just unconscious. Or dead. He's dead, technically.
You look at him, he's pretty dead. Yeah.
How's Pinky handling seeing Baron's dead body again?
I think she probably is just barely noticing. She probably started to cry.
Oh,
Yeah.
She couldn't
With the
see
light-
anything else because she saw Baron's dead body.
With the lights turning on and looking around, you can definitely see that there is. Elise is utterly horrified. It's one thing to have someone tell you your brother's dead. It's another thing for your brother to turn out to be alive and then killed right after, and then you see his dead body. I don't think me as a person, I can act out kind of what she would be experiencing right now and what you'd be seeing. But I think the description of that you can kind of put into your mind probably how she would be acting. She's a little bit preoccupied. She's not talking to you guys as she weeps on her brother's corpse.
Pinky would try to comfort her. Just in her funny little way, just hugs and words of condolence and things like that.
I don't know if you're there, David. Are you?
Nope.
I guess not.
Someone text him or something?
I don't know if he did or not. He will, but he's going to be a little late. I gave him a call and he texted me back saying, "Hey, sorry, I'll be there in just a little bit." It's probably because of the new semester. He might be still figuring out the schedule with classes and stuff.
Yeah. I was about to say you could roll for him, but you don't have his character sheet.
Yeah,
He has good perception. I do know
I
that.
do know that. Yeah, you guys really don't notice anything. I guess Elia not being here, I can't have David roll for her, so we'll. Technically, he is dead, so I don't think. Yeah. What's your guys' plan? You see that there's an open door. That's kind of about it. That's all you've seen.
So the door is open. The chimney's compact, but is the door?
The door is open. It looks like it leads farther into some sort of structure here.
Oh.
It looks like there are windows, but the windows are completely blocked in. Maybe there's something on the outside covering them.
That's really hard because we don't know if this structure leads back to where we just came from.
I will say this: it is a different kind of construction than, the city in which you just left.
Hold on. Wooden structure, right?
Yeah.
Wasn't that one location we Red was specifically? I don't want to go there.
With that, you remember being told by, I'm pretty sure the Goliaths, when they kind of drew out a map of
What's
the
the
area.
haunted thing?
There was a haunted cabin called the Black Cabin that sat not too far away from where you guys made your landing onto the shore.
Yep.
That's
That's what I was thinking it was.
First time I remembered anything in D&D.
Good job, Faith.
Well, there's no other way out, so I guess we'll, besides digging, which we don't have time for that. I guess we will proceed. Elia, come on. Here we go. Well, yeah, no, we have to keep going. And
Someone bigger than me probably needs to lead oh my goodness. Baron's sister's name. Elise. Needs to help lead Elise, because I can't really pull her anywhere.
Is Pablo with us as well?
Technically, yes.
Okay, Pablo will carry Baron, and I will be over Elise.
Okay. Now that you guys have got your bearings, you step out into a.
Can I heal myself real quick?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yes.
sorry. I have 12 hit points left. I need
You
to
should
heal
probably
myself.
heal yourself.
I need to heal myself.
As you guys step through this room, the next room it seems more like the main room. It contains the lingering smells of burnt wood and flesh. You also catch a faint odor of maybe wine. Snow has fallen through holes in the roof and even pushed into the corners by stiff winds blowing through and in here. So you can tell that this place is pretty packed in with snow. The walls and furniture are scorched black, including a table with a charred remains of a book on it. Next to the table, on the floor, amid several broken wine bottles, is a mostly incinerated skeleton and a round frost-covered object about 6 inches in diameter.
I want to investigate.
Pinky will go inspect the book.
Awesome. Please do.
I'll investigate.
Yep, definitely look at it.
Quick question as well.
I'd like both of you to do an investigation check for me.
Is it 30 or is it 4? Because it was previously 30.
Investigation's better though.
It's Brandon.
Brandon!
Hi, Brandon.
Hello.
Glad to see you here.
Glad to be here.
Are you feeling under the weather?
No.
Okay.
Great.
Your voice just sounded so robust.
She's just trying to be cool.
So deep.
Yeah, near me.
My New Year's resolution is to talk with my real voice now.
Yes. That's me.
Awesome. You guys got teleported to some sort of wooden structure, some cabin that's packed in the snow. There's a teleporter circle in one of the rooms that you guys just left. You walked into the other room and you found what looks to be the smell of freshly charred wood and flesh, and a dead incinerated corpse on the ground with a little object next to it.
I got a 9 on my investigation check for the book.
Awesome. So there was a charred book sitting next to the figure. It's so badly charred that none of the pages are really left. It's only really the spine of the book. And the only thing that you can see on it is the words. It looks like half of it's burnt, and you can see GHT above it, and then kind of set below it off to the side, ROWS. So like GHT in one line for like the thing, and then underneath it are the other part of the title. All that remains is Rose.
Cool. Yeah,
You got
Pinky
more?
doesn't see any significance in it, so she's gonna move on.
Yeah. For you, Opal, as you approach the charred skeleton remains, you can tell that this seems to be belonging to definitely humanoid. And with 11, you can tell that it looks to be orcish. Little remains of the clothing. And the one thing that is kind of standoutish to you is it seemed like mostly the top half of it was charred. Most of it's pretty burnt up. The bottom half was left a little bit better. It's quite fresh, like within the last few minutes, and the boots on this creature seem to be fairly large comparatively to your regular person.
That's the guy we sent through the portal, right?
Yeah.
Just confirming. Okay. Bigfoot.
Oh, wait, it's him.
Okay, that's not good. That doesn't bode well for us then.
The thing that sits next to him looks to be like an 8-inch diameter gyroscope featuring kind of 2 rings that look like they have scorch marks on them, like 2 metal rings. On the inside of that looks like it's almost like a chunk of coal, but with closer inspection, it doesn't have any shadows on it, though it's like a lumpy figure. Let me show you guys a picture of what it looks like.
That's so sad. He had a legacy to uphold.
Oh, wait, I can't show you guys a picture because I don't have a camera. Well, that sounds like someone does need to get a camera. I'll send it in Discord. Why does that happen every single time? Yeah, he's really hoping. I just sent it into the lore chat.
It says I don't have permission to view it.
What the heck?
No.
Things.
Fancy looking.
Try again. Reload your thing, I guess. I don't know. Oh, he's back. Any luck?
No,
Okay, I'll send it to you. I'll share it to you
it's fine. It's
via text.
like a rock. Okay.
Oh, there you go.
Cool.
Does anyone pick it up?
Pick it up. I don't even know what it is.
There he is.
There's a.
He's back.
Sorry, I had a phone call with my landlord.
It's all good. There's an incinerated corpse next to this coal gyroscope looking thing. So I suggest not picking it up. Or at least doing so carefully.
I just sent a picture of David just to kind of catch you up. I don't know where you had to head out.
I left right as you were asking people to do a perception check.
Okay. So you guys seem to be in the black cabin that was mentioned by the Goliaths way back when you guys were first exploring this northern Arctic region. They mentioned how it was haunted, and Red was not happy about going there. So you guys kind of skipped over it, though it's not super far away from where you guys landed the boat in coming here. So you're not too far away from your ship.
Okay.
If that is truly where you're at. You guys are kind of exploring the space. You walked out of what looked to be some sort of teleporter room. There was a teleportation circle inscribed in the ground in there. The whole structure seems to be buried underneath some snow. And walking out, you found a charred corpse with a little trinket next to it. The charred corpse had unusually large feet and it looks like the charred skeleton of an orc. So they surmise it's the orc that Pinky sent through the portal last time.
Whoops.
And the little trinket next to him looks like the thing I just sent into the chat.
May I cast Detect Magic on the Trink?
Yeah, you can.
I do so.
With that, you can definitely tell that it is magical. And what even kind of magic would this? What school?
Is it evil magic?
It's spooky magic. I think that's Loki. Oh no, that's
That's my dog. Sorry. I'll be right back.
Yeah, it's probably the same magic. I don't know if there's like a specific school that this is tied to. It's partially necrotic, it's partially evocation. It seems almost like
It's a melange of magic.
It definitely has kind of more of a sinister, not sinister cast. I guess that's kind of the best way to say it. It gives off evil vibes.
Is there like because what I think we're all thinking is like he came through the portal, he picked it up and got blasted.
Yeah.
Is there like a place where this was like, is there like an altar or like a dais of some sort? Or like it was and it says like, this is important and evil, don't pick it up.
It doesn't look like it.
So it's just on the ground or something? It's weird.
It looks like he was standing next to a desk, but
the desk. What is there anything else on the desk?
Make an insight check for me first, real quick, Ren. Since you're the one that's kind of inspecting it a little closer.
That's a 16.
16. This, looking at it, the rock in the middle looks to be made of the same material that the obelisks are made out of.
On those metal rings, was there writing on those?
Yes.
I have maybe something.
I don't think I have spell slot for it. I have comprehend languages.
I thought that I had those like Eldritch Eye tongues thing, but I don't. So unless the language of which is celestial, elvish, or primordial.
Uh, you have the ability to cast comprehend languages, I'm pretty sure.
I know.
You can cast as a ritual, which takes 10 minutes. But don't worry. With your celestial background, both you, Ren, and Opal, and anyone who else has celestial, which I'm pretty sure Elia does.
I do.
You could tell that it's almost kind of like a cadence, like similar symbols over and over and over again, kind of reaming it. It is like the symbol in celestial for black and the symbol for on one ring, and the other ring has a symbol of star on it.
We understand that it's not like a direct, it's not like celestial for sure. It's like a dialect of that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like
Interesting.
you can kind of just looking at the symbol, like you're like, okay, that's like the symbol for fairly close. It just seems like a dialect, but very similar to it.
It's like reading like agua. You're like, okay, yeah, that's water.
Exactly.
Okay, I get you.
It's got like the two dots over the O. You know that's
Yeah,
still
the
like
umlaut. Yeah.
umlaut. Yeah, exactly. You know that means something, but you can kind of still read it.
Yeah. Do you think we should pick this up, or what do we think?
I'm not touching.
On the desk, are there any like research notes? If it was
Most
sitting on the desk, maybe there could be some clues.
the book is sitting on the desk, and it's charred, and it has the NGT and the rose underneath it. That's kind of it. It looks like anything else that had been sitting on the desk has either been spoiled due to time. This structure seems to be very old and kind of worn out, or it got blasted in the explosion.
So with the book cover, sorry, this is the last thing, and then I'll let someone else have a turn.
You're good.
Is it so? It's like the title is like faded away, so there's only the GHT.
Like it got burned away. I'll send
yeah.
maybe I'll type it in how it
So it's
looks.
like GHT is the end of the word, so it's like light or night or wait, something like that. And then is the row at the beginning or end or middle? Yeah, type
Yeah,
this
I'm
out.
sending it. Hopefully this works. I kind of didn't.
Okay, yeah.
But rows should be over a little bit farther. Let me edit the message and see if I can get it to line up. Right about that. Like
Okay.
that. A little bit farther than I wanted to, but it's definitely set off to the right of the page, a little farther.
Dang, so
Like yeah.
there's actually a lot of this title that we're missing, it looks like. I like to solve the puzzle.
What check are you going to do?
And can I do a check? Is that something I can do?
Probably not, but I'll let you roll a dice and see if there's anything that sticks
I'll
out.
roll a dice. Hey, I rolled a 17.
Probably not from anything.
Okay.
It does look like a good amount of the title is missing.
I do think the first word is light, maybe lightning. There's some space for something to go after that, but that's my 2 cents. Someone else can look at it who's a nerd.
Yeah.
Looking at you, Elia.
Lightning arrows?
Arrows. But
That's my only guess. That's all I got.
it'd have to be like lightning blank arrows. It looks like there's that much space. Unless I'm reading too
You
much.
remember,
into
like
that.
this, like burnt book, like so. It's like a cut down the middle between GHT and ROWS. So, like that half of it is burnt, and this half is still legible. So it's not like there's anything on the farther side. So like these are the ends of the rows.
Oh, they're the ends of the rows.
Yeah.
Okay. Light arrows. That's something from Zelda, and maybe from D&D as well.
It could be. It could be.
Eldritch blasts are kind of like light arrows when you really think about it.
These might have mending.
That's the
But
next level thinker right there.
do you have it, Faith?
I have mending.
You can cast. You
Ooh.
cast mending on it.
Yeah, it's a cantrip.
Yep. So, luckily enough for you guys, mending does not rewrite words on a page, but this title is imprinted onto the book, and so technically,
Ooh.
if you're mending
Okay.
it would give you the full title. You do not have any of the words inside of it, but I will type up the title for you guys. You can see clearly as day.
It's a message van.
Night of Sorrows.
Oh.
We should have been able to guess that, I think.
Yeah, did you figure that out pretty quickly? Okay. Okay, good. I was gonna say,
Look up a blank on the Night of Sorrows. What do we know about it again?
it's just what you guys know.
Anything but
That's when like
Sorrow.
Venna has her heyday, right? Isn't that?
I think that's supposed. I don't think it's the
It Vodenfell? Isn't that like the same thing?
Bodenfell. Let me pull up my. I don't. It could be.
What a bunch of idiots we are.
It's all right.
Oh, Vodenfell is Night of the Void.
Yeah, Night
Night
of
of
the
the
Void.
singular
Yeah,
star.
that is correct.
I'm sure it could be a Night of Sorrows as well, though.
Potentially, yeah, I
people.
could see it.
They needed a catchy title for the book, so.
Yeah. Night of the Endless Void just doesn't quite roll off the
It was already
tongue.
taken,
Yeah.
so you don't want to get confused.
The and ant. It has to have and the and ant.
The Night of Sorrows and Darkness.
And bad days. Anyways, that's kind of all you gain from this. Are you guys doing anything with the trinket next to
I'll
the...
pick up the trinket, okay? I'm
If you weren't
feeling
going to go lie,
great.
I was going to.
All
Pick it
right.
up at the same time. Yeah, there's a soft brush.
A little moment.
As you touch the item, this is weird. This is weird because of anyone to touch the item, it had to be Ren, didn't it?
What's wrong with that?
Nothing.
It's because he worships Venna.
You would, as you pick it up, and you still have your detect magic up. It seems to be, with your presence touching it, almost like it's charging up. Like it slowly like starts to kind of build up. As you look down at it in your hand, you can see what looks to be maybe at the center of the rock. There's almost like a white pinprick of a light starting.
This may be good.
It slowly is starting to get a little warmer in your hand as you're kind of holding it by the outside ring. The ring on the inside slowly starts to kind of turn ever so slightly, and that rock starts to kind of start spinning. Slowly, a little bit faster, as that light that seems almost infinitesimally far away starts getting bigger and bigger and bigger.
I'm kind
And
of worried.
you hear almost from a distance, like in the back of your mind, foolish. Another one I can't claim. Another one that is already claimed by another. And it starts to get hot in your hand. Goodbye.
If it gets too hot, I'll probably like set it down.
It starts growing like to the point where it burns your hand just ever so slightly as you drop it on the ground, as the center ring starts to spin even faster. It lands almost like a top, just sitting there spinning on the inside of it. Your hand takes 2 points of damage as that light on the inside starts growing faster and faster and faster, until it almost looks like it's about to envelop the entirety of that dark block.
But let's take cover, probably. I think it explode or something.
Is anyone taking cover? You drew your shield?
It would seem like most people took cover before it even was a threat.
You guys kind of start running off a little bit of ways. That's good, because as soon as that light kind of hits the edge, remember, this isn't like a warm light. This is like a cold, icy, bright white light. As soon as it hits the edges of that black crystal on the inside, I need everyone to roll a dexterity saving throw for me.
Oh, fun.
Does this count as a trap?
Sure, it does. It's a trap.
It's a 24 for me.
How far away did people get? That's the real question. I think Baron's body and Elise were kind of in the other room still. I don't think they'd really moved yet. Where were you, Alaya?
Alaya would have been like right next to Ren.
I probably like hid like halfway behind the desk. Like it might blow up, but I do want to see what happens. So
Perfect. So you do have some cover.
I was over by the book.
You're over by the book, which is also right next to the desk. It sounds like most everyone got behind the desk.
the big desk.
The big desk. And you kind of like, we're all peeking out a little bit. Let me know your guys' dexterity saving throws. You guys are all within Opal's aura of protection, so you do get that bonus.
What's the bonus?
It's a +3.
Oh, okay.
26.
26. 27. Would you get Opal?
How dare you do better than the rogue?
I mean, it's all right.
Oh, wait, I have...
Saving throw.
Never mind.
16?
I have evasion.
13 plus 3 is 16.
No, sorry, that would be...
You can use evasion on this.
Yeah, that would be evasion. Yeah,
Isn't
that'd
it
be
you just
evasion.
take no damage when you succeed?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good.
You did succeed. Faith,
16.
16. Okay, you barely fail.
But I really
That-
failed.
Elia, what'd you get?
I got 4.
You got 4.
Yeah.
Ooh, yeah, you fail. Ren, you succeed.
Yay.
Stop rolling. Appreciate your willingness.
That would be 44 points of damage.
Down. Well, now we did. We died.
You're not dead. You're just exploded.
Is that halved for me?
That is halved for you. So 22 points of damage for Ren, 0 points of damage for Pinky, 44 points for Elia.
There's a fire, something like that.
Are you dead, or are you just downed?
Um,
Yeah, you're not dead.
I'm down.
You are down.
Same.
Okay.
What do you get for falling?
As you guys both got blasted back into the wall, Ren, you everything's burnt, smells like a little bit more charred flesh, and that top, that cylinder that was spinning slowly after the explosion, it's almost kind of like still quiet. Your friends are kind of have blown back. You look at it, and it just kind of tips over. It's no longer holding itself with centrifugal force.
You know, I wonder if we could take it and have it like wrap it in like a pillowcase or something. Take it, and when we're fighting something, we can just let it loose.
Are you telling us about what you heard in your head, or are we just thinking this thing exploded?
Oh, yeah, I'll tell you guys. I heard something in my head. Said another one I can't claim. This one's already taken, something like that. So, whatever that means.
Was it a familiar voice?
No, Chase, was it?
I don't really think so.
It's just a voice.
It was more of like an impression. It wasn't really like an actual voice you heard in your head. But like, yeah. Like it was like the thought came to your mind that I was like an impression to you.
It kind of felt
Well-
like in high school when you're dating someone and you can tell someone else likes you. You know?
What's high school?
You know, forget it. I don't know.
For Ren's culture, they would do their schooling in a tree. And so like as you were young,
Yeah.
you couldn't climb up the tree as high because you're just a little kid. And so high school is for the kids that are big enough to climb higher into the tree.
Yeah. It was really prestigious to get in there.
Yeah. By the way, Ren and Pinky, two of your companions are knocked out on the floor.
I can do nothing. Can you do something?
Let's see. Let's see if I can.
I could do a medicine check. Probably won't do anything.
Dude, I don't have any healing. I don't.
I don't have any potions. What do I have?
You can
Oh,
also.
I have one healing potion.
Who do you choose?
Me, because I can heal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do Do Opal. She can heal other people.
I'll look to Opal. I'll say you do it.
Huh?
I'm kind of mad at her right now.
He's still
Oh,
doing it.
Okay. Piggy will take the
We don't have to talk
potion
about it.
and revive Opal. And then
Opal,
as soon as she's awake, point directly at Alaya and
I'll do lay on
instruct her
hands,
to help.
but how many points do I have to give for lay on hands? I didn't write it down.
for lay on hands,
I
how much did you give back?
had 30, but we leveled up, so do I get more?
You should be at 35. So
I
Mhm.
will give Alaya 20.
20 points straight to Elias' gullet. I don't know where you keep track of that, Faith.
It's on my stuff. Not that one.
Yeah, you're gonna have to do it because I don't see nothing on here. I'll let you do it. Yeah, you guys are both back up and at 'em.
So we probably shouldn't leave that here, but I don't know how we can take it if it explodes, if it can't take your soul or whatever it wanted to do. Claim you?
Yeah. But here's what I'm confused about. I don't think this guy was claimed or taken. I point to Bigfoot. Why did he also blow up? I don't understand how this thing works.
Okay. So I just have to say that a lot of these things that we're talking about, like the Night of Sorrows and the Taking of Souls, is reminding me of the books I'm reading and having a really hard time not giving the answers from the book that I have learned because I know it doesn't apply here. Because in the book there's a Night of Sorrows, or maybe it's the Night of Tears or something like that, something equivalent. And there's a dark god that attempts to claim your soul. And if you are not strong enough, then it doesn't work and you just are obliterated.
I was thinking too, like he was too weak to even be like,
Yeah.
claimed or used,
Mhm.
unworthy. Because he is kind of a chump. Was. May he rest in peace.
As you're like standing in like the center of where his desiccated
Yeah, in his ashes.
Just to remember, you guys had came through the portal, so like you guys are still fresh off of like leaving that city. So
We gotta get
I know that
Yeah.
like it feels like it's a little slower, but just so you know, that's kind of where we're at timeline wise. It's only been probably about approximately 15 at most minutes since you guys left there.
Okay, well let's try to take this thing. I'll put it in my net. I'll net it and bring it with us. And we can take it to the lighthouse and they can study it. Wizards with identify.
Do you want to try and grab it again, or do you want somebody else to grab it? Whatever we got to do, we need to leave.
I'll net
Pinky
it. I'll
is
put it
going
with the net.
to summon her mage hand, pick it up, and kind of gesture to people, where am I putting this? You know what? She's going to wrap it in her blanket, because her blanket is much smaller than everyone else's, and she's going to put it in her pack, I guess. I don't know. She'll carry it. That's fine.
So
As your mage hand picks it up, it doesn't seem to have the same effect.
Okay.
we do need to go though.
Okay. It just goes into my bag. Yeah, I don't like no one touches it. It's fine.
It goes into your bag as long as it seems that as long as you don't like make skin contact with it, or like pretty close to skin contact, you're fairly safe. But you probably don't want to risk it too much. So it doesn't seem to have blown up yet.
Okay. Oh, I don't want this thing blowing up my back. Here we go. Let's go get. Are we taking Baron's body with us? Is that what he asked you to do? Why do you have it? Probably wasn't the best for.
Because we love him.
We like him.
We'll take him to the lighthouse and they'll bring him back to life.
Yeah, but okay, let's go. Right. When you said that, I just thought about Mac and his foot that he.
No, this is nothing like that. Nothing like the foot.
I know Pinky doesn't think of that because she wasn't there. She's probably heard the story, but anyways, it's
Yeah.
a whole body.
Whole new thing.
That's 2 feet.
Complete restoration.
hands.
0 mileage. Thank you.
Okay.
That looks
All right,
great.
let's go. I'm assuming we're gonna move as swiftly as possible back to our boat. Correct?
We can use Baron's body as a sled.
Yeah. Oh, gross.
No. Elise would not agree.
Oh my goodness, she's already mortified. Scarred for life.
We have mending, right? Dead, it's an object. So
Make it
It's true. It is an object.
permanent PTSD. Let's put that on.
We have defined dead bodies as objects before.
We have, haven't we?
Pinky has talked with dead, but probably he's out of spells.
That
I
would
have-
be crazy.
Animate dead.
That's wild.
I could make him rise and walk away. I'm sorry.
Okay, we're
I don't know
What
if
is
that would
up with
affect
him,
his
though?
revivifiability, though.
yeah.
Is that ethically right?
I know. I
Yeah.
Guys,
I know.
It was
I
like
wouldn't actually do it.
that was probably like an inside thought for Pinky. She's like, whoa.
Yes, no. She's seeing that
An
people have to
intrusive
carry
thought.
this thing, and she's just kind of like, well, could just make it walk itself.
She's like, I could. And Ren's like, just we'll carry him. It's okay.
All right.
Okay,
You guys
let's
have
continue.
kind of gathered back in the room. You guys seem pretty beat up.
Yep.
'Pinky's fine.
2d4 plus 4. 3 plus 3. You have 10 hit points.
Hey guys. Good.
All right. With that, you all. It looks like there was like maybe. Like I said, this is kind of the main area. Looks like they're on the other side of the desk, facing towards it. Like was the front door. I mean, still there. Again, everything in here seems pretty decimated, desecrated. But there is a front door.
I'm gonna start walking out.
You open up the front door and it swings inside, and it's just a wall of snow right in front of it.
Inconvenient.
I said we start melting our way out.
As you
Can I
take out
cast-
the little gem and stick it in there.
That's true.
Can I cast Shape Water and just kind of, like, as many times as it takes, just kind of move it 5 feet at a time out of the way?
Yeah. It doesn't take too long.
Dig.
You slowly remove snow from around the front door, kind of shaping it up and down, moving it out away from it, making a snow tunnel. One thing you notice as you kind of expanding this outside entrance, it looks like there used to be some sort of porch on the front of it. And then not too far after that, it looks like you can see like a little bit glowing through the snow, the looks of maybe the first dawns of light.
What time?
It's probably at this point early morning. And from what you can see, it looks like it's partially covered in snow, but from what you've excavated, there's a little sign that is hanging on the porch, but it's kind of buried still in the snow. You can only see like a portion of it sticking out of it. It looks like not too much more would get you guys the rest of the way out.
I would like to see what's on the sign. I'd cast it an extra time and remove snow
Awesome.
from the sign.
As you clear away the snow from the sign, you look up, and for a second, it looks to be like a Vigils outpost sign, but very old. Like it looks like it's like a plank of wood, rather than like a stylized like metal worked symbol. It almost looks like something that's been wood carved into this.
If Pinky points it out to the group, do I recognize it?
Like, do you have a vision of it, or do you?
No, just recognize it.
Yeah,
I don't need a whole vision.
you would all recognize that it looks similar to
An older version.
an older, like, it looks like the Vigils symbol, like the lighthouse, but it's a little bit off. And it's not even matching like the tower symbol that you guys saw. It looks like it is almost kind of like that of a lookout structure. And on like kind of iconography, old writing, it says the outpost underneath it.
Elias is it like loose or is it like fastened to something?
It's like pretty rusted chains attached to the thing. It looks like it's been buried in snow for a while.
Okay.
But with a firm jerk, you could probably pull it off.
Yeah, it might give it a shot.
Okay. Do a strength check for me.
Strength check. A 15.
It's good.
A 15. With a 15, you're able to yank a few times and it comes off. Looks like it's double-sided.
Double-sided. The outpost,
Yeah,
the outhouse.
Elias gonna take it.
Awesome.
So, Elias is also going to continue to move away from here.
Yep. Now that you guys have exited, you can kind of get better bearings of where you're at. And you're not about half a day's walk to get to Ren's boat.
Not too shabby.
Was there anything? I don't know. Maybe I'll go up to Opal and I'll ask. Is it worth making a sled to get there faster? Was there anything in there to make a sled? I know I helped you before, but you're the sled expert, so.
That was a Hail Mary. But I think it'd be wise to make a sled. Or look for if there's already a sled made outside. Can I do a perception check
Yeah.
to see if there's anything that could be used for a sled?
Mm-hmm. It's hard to see, but this area looks like it maybe once housed a few other buildings, like maybe even like a small village in this area. But it looks like most everything else is just foundations. This is the only structure that's still standing for some reason. A 6?
No.
A 16? 15?
1?
1?
4.
4.
My bad. That.
A 14. It doesn't look like there's anything outside that's very sleddable.
Probably got that with our equipment. Should try and get that.
No. It probably won't take you guys forever and a half to do the travel. It will take about half a day, though, on foot.
Okay.
And it's the beginning of the day, though.
Mhm.
So that's good.
Okay, you guys start heading. Is there anything that you guys specifically want to do as you're traveling?
Steer Elise away from Baron's body as much as possible.
Mm-hmm.
All right, no worries. Okay. As you guys walk through the snow, trudging back towards the boat, knowing that behind you sits the potential of the destruction of the world as you know it, and hopefully having slowed it down enough to be able to get a message out, you guys slowly start making your way to the boat. Baron, are you there?
Good.
Baron, you find yourself in a familiar courtroom in a kingdom that is long gone, set inside a vast canyon with beautiful jungle almost built into this city around you. The voice, the figure that you see so often, approaches you as you sit on a throne. Hello, Baron. How is it the 48th time? Well, I can see that you practically squandered this version of yourself. What was it, only a week since your last death? Each death, brings you closer and closer to what I was. But don't worry. We have eons, you and I. I feel like this is a good grooming opportunity. You're starting to learn the basics, and sometimes you have to start at rock bottom. You and I, Baron, will be able to do great things. But your friends, they seem a little weak to me. He puts up his hands almost like in a gesture of non-aggression. I never said they were weak of body. I just don't know if they'll be able to stomach my plans for you. All in due time, good sir. First, you need to hit rock bottom. We're still getting there. Oh. Almost start feeling it now. You're getting pretty close to coming back. Well, I'll be around. I'll be keeping tabs with you. And with that, as your lifeless corpse is being dragged through the snow, your eyes crack open. Breath comes into your lungs. You're at 1 HP.
What does Pablo do? I imagine he just drops him or something. It's alive!
Yeah. Baron, I almost imagine that Pablo was like, had your feet and he was just dragging you through the snow, like kind of like behind him.
Oh.
So like you're on your back with your feet up and Pablo's like arms.
Well, that's actually a good way to preserve a body because it's on ice.
Yeah. And so you just wake up with your body getting dragged. I don't know if he notices you wake up and breathe the first time, for the first time.
Is anyone seeing this?
You see a Pablo butt.
It looks really firm. As you wiggle your leg, Pablo will look down like, "What a bar?" And he'll see that. He'll look back. What the? Hafana? Everyone kind of, you would hear Pablo like set down Baron's legs and turn back around him. He'll put his hand on your neck, kind of like for feeling a pulse. And he looks up to the rest of you as a faint heartbeat.
What?
He'll kind of back away from you.
What?
Yeah. Baron, this is probably the first time you've seen the sun in about 6 months. And I think about
nod back, and I think he's visibly like confused, but like kind of putting it together. Like, oh, so this is how he kept dying. He keeps coming back, I guess. Like,
with that, Elise, like seeing that you are alive, she would have like came towards you and give you a hug. And she's after a while, she cries in your chest again. Then she'll kind of stop and she'll look up at you, Baron with her eyes, and she says, Baron, what are you?
We're working on it.
I don't know if you heard, but
Away.
yeah, she's like, she didn't even realize Baron was the one who was saying it. She's like, she finally looks back. Huh?
Huh? Huh? I said we're working on we're in the Himalayas.
Pinky has had a full on like fainting spell, and she's like in the snow, and she's kind of finally waking up and not and as confused as everyone else.
she's,
She's so small, she just pew.
she's too small that when she fell out of the sky from flying, she just kind of like landed in the snow and no one could see her.
I guess if no one explains where we are, Ren will roughly approximate our location. So we're at like the northern tip of the continent. We're heading back to our ship right now. No, we're getting there. You haven't been dead for too long. Don't worry.
But you really were dead? You were like dead? Like
I'll clean it. Oh.
okay.
I'm good, right? With that, okay.
Baron doesn't have great winter clothing, does he? Is he doing okay in the cold? Okay.
He's undead. He's
he does seem pretty, like, if anyone touches him, he does seem pretty cold. But
What's the worst that could happen? He dies.
again.
again,
Crazy.
yeah. And it kind of brings you back to a time in your life when you and Elise, you holding her hand, trudged through a snowy landscape to flee a different country again. All right. With that, after a little bit of time, you guys don't see any signs of any orcs specifically following you at this moment.
I want to look for any friendly Goliaths or whatever they're friendly people that helped us last time?
Those would have technically been farther into the continent.
We don't want to go that way.
Would be the opposite way towards the boat. But you can do a perception check to see if you can see any of them. Maybe some are hunting down here, fishing, something like that.
Makes sense why they wouldn't, because it's near the haunted place. Perception is a 16.
16. With a 16, you don't see any of them, but you do, as you approach, you can see what looks to be the camp that the sailors have set up, Ren's village, brethren. They look like they've set up and braved the cold for who they are.
Proud of them.
Let's see how well they fared.
Poor guys.
They fared averagely. It doesn't look like anyone's lost, but it doesn't look like they've been like enjoying themselves, to say the least.
Oh man. Well, that sucks.
Yeah, no dragon attacks, luckily. With that,
Ren, you're kind of the
go ahead.
okay. I'm hearing someone talk in the background. I wasn't sure if Faith was saying something. Okay. Ren, you're kind of the boss here. Maybe you should tell him to set sail to prepare the boat.
Yeah, I think we're like looking over them right now. Like we're not to them yet.
It's kind of like you guys have been going down like a snowy ice shelf that hits and turns into some more glaciers, and one spot that kind of dips low enough to where you can bring a boat in close and bring in, a rowboat is where you guys have kind of hit the ground. That's where they seem to be camping. Looks like part of them have been camping on shore to be able to bring you back, just in case you guys end up turning up. They've probably been here for about, a little bit less than a week. I think you guys have been here. I think you've been here for maybe 3-4 days now.
Not bad. Although like, before we like get to them, that's like when Pinky asked that I'll say like I know that they look up to me, but I don't know what to say. They're gonna ask what happened. They're gonna ask where my sister is.
No.
They're gonna ask if I got the cure. I didn't.
Technically, you did.
Yep.
You know I didn't.
Oh.
I mean, I know you didn't, but never mind. Alaya like stops herself mid sentence.
Okay. Then how do you want to deal with this? Do you want me to just tell him not to? I don't know. You're
Just need
gonna
to
have
make
to tell him
something
at
up.
some point. Make
I know,
something
but-
up? Like what?
Elise will
That's why
pipe
I'm
up.
asking.
Elise will pipe up. Well, in kind of some way, didn't Yoko take her? She's gone now.
I guess that's true. I can twist that in a good light.
If you want to lie to them.
Or you could lie to them and say that you found a way to put another person in the flask with your mom or your other sister. But I don't know if you really want to lie like that to them.
Don't want to lie like that to them.
Okay, then do what do the other suggestion.
Or you could just tell them the truth that Yoko tricked you.
Yoko didn't trick me. He just
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, he did.
He said it would cure her, but it
Have
I
some
mean, it did cure her, but it was bad.
sympathy
Maybe.
for him. Give him a break.
I had plenty of warning signs, okay? I'll admit it. But I should have seen this coming.
It's
I just have
okay.
to make the best out of the situation.
Yeah.
But let's go. Let's go
Okay,
face
hold on, hold on. Before you go though, do you really, if Yoko could betray you in such a horrid way, do you really want the rest of your village worshipping such a god? Shouldn't you tell the truth?
Here's the thing. I still respect Yoko. I know him as a very honorable god. To me, it might seem like he tricked me, but to him, he's like God. They work differently. I'm not so petty that one little thing I don't agree with is gonna tear down everything I've lived my whole life knowing. Um,
Pinky is gobsmacked. She
Dude, oh, I
cannot
lost
believe
thing
this, but then she reflects on herself and she's like, okay, do you need to borrow my black eyeliner or something like that? Do you have your own emo face? She doesn't actually say that, but
Yeah. Yeah, we need to get going. We can figure this out.
okay.
It's a good thing you continued. Elia was about to say some things.
What was that? Throw hands too and be like, give him a break. Give him a break.
Oh no, Elia was about to roast him.
No,
I
I
was
know.
about to do the opposite of giving him a break.
Oh yeah.
He was
I
going
was
to
about to
break him a gift.
Break him a gift.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. Well, Ren will walk down to welcoming party.
Pinky's still gobsmacked. She can't believe it. She hasn't had a close connection with any gods in her life anyways, but like betrayal like that. She can't believe it.
As you approach and your party kind of falling behind you, the men of your village who were able to join you, they see your party approaching. At first, they seem a little bit hesitant and wary, but then recognizing you at the lead, Ren, they brighten up as they approach you. Says as you approach, they'll say, the one who speaks for the storm, how is your travels?
Those were eventful indeed. I'll say more when we get back to the ship. We can have a little council.
One of the others, a younger man, just your junior, maybe by a year or two, will look past you, kind of looking around. And the extra one with you is Mel, not Dehenna. Where's your sister?
He's okay. Don't worry. Well, like I said, we'll talk about it with the rest of the village leadership.
Do you want some of us to stay here on shore for her return, or
Don't worry. Yoko's still got it covered. All right.
Okay.
Everything's okay. Don't worry. Nothing is wrong.
As you all enter into the rowboat and head to your ship. Ren, have you ever named your ship?
I think I did. I can't remember what I named it though. I remember the command words was, I think it was like big fish.
Yeah.
I like the name just big fish.
Yeah.
I think it's very sweet.
I think it was like if you want to be like a smaller boat,
Yeah,
because
little
it can
fish.
change. It's little fish.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then it changes the colors to red or blue.
Yeah.
Big fish, little fish.
That's the next upgrade we get is
Yeah.
the colors.
You can change the colors at a whim. Yep. As you all row to Big Fish, the rest of the sailors, I think you took about maybe 10 plus in total with you. I can't quite remember the number. It wasn't like a ton of them, but a
You onto
good.
the full ship?
How many did you have on the full ship? Do you
I
remember?
thought it was like the whole village. I thought they were
Oh,
like all following me. Like
No,
yeah,
I
it's
thought it
not
was
like
a
a
select.
Spanish galleon.
I was gone.
Yeah.
Okay.
Remember, your boat's not like a
Reasonable.
Spanish galleon. It's not like you can house an entire village
That's.
on it.
I mean, I remember when that was happening and I was gone. I remember like they were all there and like I remember you said something like they were all gonna follow me out there. I was like,
Yep,
They
"You're
all
joking."
they all wanted to follow you out there,
that's true.
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
you guys selected 10 of the finest warriors and sailors from amongst your people to join in the expedition.
Cool. Um, I'd say as we get to the ship and we all get on, I assume like everyone's kind of waiting around to see,
Yeah,
what
everyone kind
happens.
of gathers on deck.
I will just address everyone. And so I'm sure you guys are all eager to find out what the fruits were of this expedition that you guys have so bravely participated in. Um, I will say it was a success. You may notice that Hen is not here, but it's also a good thing. He was cured, it is true. We found the cure. We did it. Ryoko's work is not over, and he had need of her. So she serves him elsewhere. We all have work to do. Let's get back to people of Bawuli and see what our next job is.
With that, the sailors kind of whisper in hushed tones of this idea of a different work for your sister, and like almost kind of a mystified and kind of somewhat questioning, but somewhat excited, like not questioning in the sense of doubting, but like wondering, yeah, theorizing, what is this? And you get the sense that they accepted this answer, and while they seem to at first have been confused, it satiates their curiosity of what happened to your sister.
I want
That
to say as well, unless you have something else, but I want to like ask, like, tell me if you have you guys seen anything around as you guys have been keeping watch here the past few days. You've been watching the skies.
after an older man, his eyes that look like they almost look glazed over with cataracts, but you know him that he sees with different eyes. This old man will look up and says, "Storm blew in the first day after we landed. It was quite fierce. We took it as a sign of a good omen that Yoko sent such a storm soon after your
Was
arrival and departure.
that it was.
Some of the locals approached us. They seemed friendly enough, and we trade with them, explaining we're here on no ill intent. They seem protective of their land, but also respectful for us. And when we explained who we'd departed from, they said they had heard of this traveling group that had apparently you had visited their village, and they said that you were all very good at games, and they were also pretty good at games, but we won a few times. They weren't as good at fishing as us, though. I will say that.
Nor should they be. Let's get headed back. Thank you all for accompanying me and on this journey and keeping watch.
There is one thing that I saw. Just keeping an eye out from the crow's nest. I'd seen strange beasts walking upon the land, large and furry and white. Almost blended in with the edge, but my eyes were too keen for them. And almost what looked to be a great serpent one day flying in the sky.
We didn't encounter these white beasts, or we did encounter one flying serpent of sorts, but we took care of that. Yoko's with us. You need not fear. I'm going down into the cabin to rest.
Aye, we shall return to the port in which we came.
Well, when Ren goes down and everyone's dismissed, Opal would follow after Ren and grab his arm and not say anything, but have emotion in her face of exhaustion, passing out once, maybe some dirt on her face. I don't know. But the intent is her eyes are pained for him, and Opal would just say, "Good job."
I'll just look at you, and he's just tired. And it's just kind of like, you can tell he just doesn't know what to do. And just says, thanks.
Yeah.
Then continues down the cabin.
Yeah. The intent behind her eyes was, I get it. Being a leader sucks. And hopefully with a little bit of hope in her eyes of, I hope now you get it. Yeah.
One thumbs
there-
up to that.
One thumbs up.
Not two, just one. No.
With that, is there anything that you guys
Yeah.
would like to do on your... Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you.
It's okay. It's fine. We're done.
Is there anything that you guys would like to do specifically as you're traveling back towards Terraskova and the city of Deadwood? About a week.
Elia would have, I think, some maybe like a moment. Maybe I'm not sure with who, but she would just like as like the groups around, she would just have this comment just of, I wonder how long he's gonna wait until he understands that the god he's serving is going to take advantage of him like that again.
Well, who knows? I don't know much about the gods, but Yoko doesn't seem very nice.
Kind of to me seems like he's just blind. Like I don't know. I don't get it.
Yeah. It I get it a little bit because it's hard to let go. It's hard to grieve for a connection, but when the connection's that toxic, you probably should let it go.
I just
But yeah.
I think Opal would be on her way back and hear part of the conversation, not the whole thing. But I don't want to be that one person of like, oh, and I would say this if I was there. No. But it just makes sense that she would return and probably catch the tail end of it.
You could,
The thought would come to mind of, well, not all gods are bad, and not all gods are good. I know Yoko has helped me in the past, but he also crossed the line today.
I just feel bad for him, and I just don't understand. I guess why he would want to continue to believe in someone who so willingly is. I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah. Opal won't say or talk, but she'll just think like Opal doesn't get it either.
I'll look over. We'll say it's on the deck. At night, Ren can't sleep. I don't know. Ren says, "Oh, I'm sure you would have done the same for any of us." Thanks, man.
He doesn't
I thought
know.
I thought that I thought that I had the cure. I thought that that would be the end, and I was ready to let it be the end. To leave the vigils. My job here was done. Ready to go home. Just dug myself deeper into the ground. How was I supposed to know she was gonna turn into a freaking dragon? She's not herself anymore. I don't know if being reunited with her would even. I don't know if there's still any part of her in there. And I've had the thoughts of like 2 vials of this blood. I can. What happens if I use it on my other family members? What happens if I found my dad's body and somehow used his old body to? I don't know. I There must be some reason that I was guided to do this, to take these steps. Yoko promised he'd help me. The gods have always protected my people. They've always provided for them. worked together. I just don't know what to do. Means a lot. Thanks. We'll see. We will see. So we're both like looking out into the sea. There's like a moment of silence. And we'll kind of look over again and say, so how do you keep coming back? What's the deal with that?
Sorry.
Yeah.
No eye. It just looks like a swarm of maggots on it.
Gross. Me apart. Tough. You don't have a soul, and I turned my sister into a dragon. So everybody's got their thing, right? Yeah, we'll figure it out. I'll be okay. Eventually. Yeah. Well, what if we do just quit the vigils? What would be so bad about that? You probably wouldn't have to die again. I've don't have to turn another family member into a dragon. I don't know. I could. We can still pursue our goals without this organization that sends us out to kill ourselves, basically, or others. And they just send you off to get killed. Yeah. Well, she insisted on coming. He, well, she was getting tired of being holed up in the lighthouse. I think there's a part of her that doesn't want to be safe. Is right, right? Am I remembering that right? She wanted to come?
Yes,
Yeah.
correct.
Okay, cool. You could put her in one of my flasks if you want. That's what I did with my sister. We'll see how that ends up. Yeah. So we'll see. We see what her fate is.
That's a great line. I gotta say, that was awesome. Oh my gosh.
Tearing up.
Oh, that's so funny.
Try to keep your sister safe. She turns into a lizard. Yeah. I was just looking out like, what are we doing?
Yeah. Does anyone else have anything specifically they wanted to do during this travel?
Want to take a long rest.
Okay. Take a long rest. Sorry, you guys are staying up super late at night talking about, your issues on top of a boat deck.
It's important.
Just staring out into the void of the ocean at night. which is really spooky, by the way, being on a ship staring out into the water. That's a
It
crazy.
is spooky. And like it's cold too.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy. Now, Brandon, did you need to? I can't remember if you said that you might have to go earlier nowadays.
Yes, I do need to go.
How long do we have yet?
Like 5 minutes.
5 minutes.
It was going to be at 8, but I decided to stay for longer, and I'm glad I did.
I'm glad you did too. Well, darn. Well, I wasn't going to take it too long, so if you can go till 9, you could wrap up by then. But if you can't, then that's okay.
I don't think I can.
Okay. We'll let you know what
Okay,
happens.
sorry. Yes, please do.
All right. Okay, we'll see ya.
Bye.
Bye.
You all.
See ya.
The star of the show has left. Oh wait, that's supposed to be Baron. Put that at the beginning of the episode. Oh, ha 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 ha. Ha, I'm in character. That's okay. Yeah, to be honest, well, like right as Ren said, turn my sister into a dragon, I was imagining Red saying, "You turned your sister into a dragon? What's wrong with you? Why would you do such a terrible thing? What did she do to you?" Oh wait, Red's gone. Do we want to take a break or we keep going?
I think we're just going to push it through. We're probably finished around 9.
Okay,
Right.
go.
All
Take a
right.
nap.
Yeah, you guys gain the benefits of a long rest. And yeah, if there's nothing else that you guys want to do, we can fast forward a little bit until you guys arrive at the city of Deadwood.
Look.
We don't have to roleplay this, but I would imagine Opal wanting to play games with Pinky and the other people. We have to play a fishing game, a redemption hide and seek. Yeah. I gotta cope.
Barrett would also probably find a myriad of tiny little gifts like a cupcake or something shiny or pretty left for him by Pinky because she's so happy he's back. After losing him twice, right? Anyways.
Opal would probably give him a beer.
He's sober. Don't get
Opal would probably give him root beer.
Chocolate milk.
root beer, chocolate milk.
Chocolate milk.
Milk. That's even worse. That's so sad.
Baron's not eating anything?
Um,
Is it like noticeable that you're not eating anything, or do you like try to hide it? Because that would concern Pinky very much. He's not eating heartily like she would expect he would.
I think we'd also have a confrontation with, not in a negative way or bad way, but same thing of Ren, but the rest of us, of calling Baron out and be like, "So, you're alive," but we don't have to roleplay
How is
that.
that possible?
Yeah, we don't have to get into that either
Yeah.
since we already did it.
What kind of an explanation would he give us? Would he be vague? Would he be a little bit more open? Or just, yeah.
I'd imagine it'd be us. This is the
Yeah,
part.
like a group.
Okay. I don't know what we do. Would we do that?
No,
I assume at least Pinky and Opal would do that. We'd get together and we'd ask. If nobody else, it would be us.
And Adelaide. And okay, I think Ren. Okay. That
Okay.
suffices me. That
Cool.
satisfies my curiosity.
Perfect. Yeah.
All right, we
Pinky
arrived.
would be very curious about it, but she'd be okay with that answer.
Yeah. We arrive on land, but not at the lighthouse because it takes more time.
No, yeah. You guys land in the city of Deadwood, frozen capital of Tereshkova on its northern isle. It's known as a port where lots of mining goods are sent to other countries like Theodorn and Zabobzwa, where the natural minerals that occur underneath the glacier formations of Tereshkova are mined readily for its resources.
Pinky, oh, go ahead.
Go ahead, Pinky.
I was just going to say that Pinky would probably disembark as soon as possible, as quickly as possible, and head to the nearest Vigil station. Was there one here? I know there wasn't like a teleportation thing, but she would go there to try and get the message out ASAP. Like she would fly the last. Yeah.
There is a teleportation thing. So as you guys are kind of getting prepared to disembark the boat, as you guys are landing on the boat, you hear a call out come from the I won't wait because Faith just ran to the bathroom. I want everyone to be here. I wish Brandon could have stayed just a little longer. Just a little bit. How dare he? It's okay. You guys, Faith, can you hear me? She can't hear me. I'll give you guys this. You can see behind, like on the docks, what looks to be people as you're landing. A guy approaches, you know, one of the, what's the words? I don't know. Federal Trade Bureau. He's here to make sure that you're not bringing in, you know, illicit goods. What's the word that I'm thinking of?
Contraband.
Yeah, contraband. But like, what's that?
Smuggling.
What's that? What's those people that do that? Like the ones that
Smugglers?
No, the people who sit on the dock and make sure that you're not bringing in goods, like customs. Yeah. Yeah, dock master. That's the right term. It's like customs, like if you're flying out of country. He approaches the boat and kind of stops you, Pinky, as you're like looking to kind of get up and says, whoa, whoa, whoa. Before any of you can disembark, we need to get a total tally of anything that you have on there, have an inspection of your goods that you are planning to bring in onto site before we can let you disembark and bring any goods onto Deadwood.
You let just me go. I have an important message to give to the Vigil that will affect your immediate safety if it is not taken care of quickly.
I'd love to, but
huge threat to the world.
I've heard that one before.
She'll take her Vigil symbol and she'll shove it in his face. Not like actual, but like the little kid, like put up right up to your face.
People make trinkets all the time. I've seen half a dozen of those that look fake. Okay, I get it.
She is going to cast Misty Step to get around him, tie him to a hidden spot, and she's gonna fly anyways.
Elia will step up and just be like, we're not selling any goods.
That's what you claim?
100%. We're not here to sell anything. We're not here to.
With that, as he seems a little bit beruffled, he'll kind of look up from you, and it looks like almost like he catches something in his eye behind you. He sees something behind you, and like he stares at it. You see that.
Don't say that.
You guys turn around, except Pinky. She's taken off. And you look out into the distance. You see what looks to be on the horizon, maybe that of like something arising over the ocean.
Does it look like a whole bunch of orcs?
A city floating in the sky?
As it approaches at quite an alarming rate, you can tell, even at this distance, that's the city of Yithrin. And it's flying. Delayed a week.
That is what we're here to talk about, actually. That's probably coming here to destroy things. It is a whole bunch of orcs who worship Vena.
It doesn't seem like he's paying attention. He looks like he's dropped his clipboard and it's fallen onto the docks, and he's almost seeming to be in a panic as more and more people around you start noticing this shape approaching in the
Yeah.
I think he's already gone. Full sprint.
This place has a
Full fly?
teleporter, doesn't it?
It does have a teleporter, yes.
Let's go. No. Opal will shove him out of the way. Go on.
Okay, you guys all start booking it towards not too far behind Pinky. Through the shanty towns and shacks of Deadwood. People looking around, coming out of their buildings, looking at this massive city-sized structure flying in the sky. As it approaches, it gets bigger and bigger. And you were in the city. You know how big it was. But looking at it from beneath and seeing it above you, dark shape contracted against the bright, clear blue sky as it rolls over the island, casting a shadow almost wider than your perspective on the ocean as you climb the hill. At this point, it's chaos in the streets as people are running, trying to find somewhere of safety, somewhere to hide. People seem to be cowering in fear, walking up doors, running as much as they can, looking for some semblance of more structure than just their shanty wooden buildings and their tents. You press through the throng as you head towards the Vigils outpost set higher up in the city. The slick mud underneath your boots makes it slippery and treacherous. Pinky, you come to the building first. You can see what looks to be a throng of people gathering outside, almost like yelling in, asking questions, trying to press in. It's going to be hard to go through the main entrance. You break into it. It's about as you find the window, you try it's locked, and you forcibly bust it open. I need you to do probably a sleight of hand check for me as you break the lock, get in.
Sleight of hand. 18.
18. Doesn't take you too long. You're able to snap the pin holding it together with casting mage hand on the other side. You slip in. It's about that point where the rest of the party trudges through the mud and the snow up to the doors. The throng of people pressed in, yelling it's chaos, as it's about this point where the shadow crests over you all. Without the sun, the temperature drops by about 10 degrees. You go from, partially being able to see your breath in this slightly muddy, cold weather to visibly being able to see it clearly as people start huddling together and a great quiet falls over everyone. Inside Pinky, you can see a beleaguered outpost master behind his desk with people surrounding him, yelling at him. Or had been yelling at him, but now it seems that most everything has fallen quiet as everyone can see darkness has blotted out the sun and a great shadow has fallen upon the city of Deadwood.
Okay, Pinky is going to use her most authoritative voice. She will use her actor feat if necessary. And she's going to talk directly to the outpost master. And she is going to say, oh, she doesn't want to panic the people, though. She'll say it anyways. This is a matter of great importance. Okay. That is a city of a flying city of orcs, and we need to get to the Vigils and get them organized as quickly as possible. I need everybody to move so my party can get through so we can deliver the message. Send us through immediately. And
a man with what looks like his wife and 2 children press forward. We got here first. We know you have a teleporter. We need to get out of this city, please.
Pinky is going to look at them sadly, but is going to have to order again to at least send her through first.
As you look at the harbor master, he looks to you and he says, I've been trying to tell them. It started this morning.
Oh, no.
The teleporters aren't working. And with that, we're going to call it here.
Gosh dang it.
We're doomed. We lost.
Yeah. The world is doomed.
Unless we start praying.
Well, Pinky doesn't have anyone to pray to, so.
Okay.
Start finding someone.
Opal will start breaking out lists. Oh, there's this one. There's this one. Oh, that one's a little. This one.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the second half of our campaign.
Okay. Alrighty. Dang.
With that, I think it's a little bit shorter of a session, but I think that's a good place to call it.
Dungeon.
Probably.
Dungeon.
Dungeon.
Dungeon house.
Dungeon. Dungeon.